I really, and I'm glad that you brought it up. I really wanted to know just how you'd pick Kiambaa, how you picked Kiambaa. I know it was emblematic of the violence, and all of us kind of remember where we were when Kiambaa happened. But why Kiambaa, not Naivasha, not Kibera, not what's this other place? I've forgotten. There's another place that sort of did it for me. I just wanted to know why Kiambaa, and I guess you've kind of answered what you felt like when you were writing it. It was difficult for me to read it, and I just wanted you to dig into that a little bit more. Yeah.
That's also a thing about memory there, because I remember watching the violence. My sister and I were living together at the time. We'd voted, we'd done the thing, we were happy. We were very much the Wanjiras in that moment, right? Very removed from the thing and doing your own thing and waiting for the world to catch up. And when Kiambaa happened, I started paying attention to the violence, because it had been this distant thing. I remember our knee-jerk reaction, my sister and I, was to go, and Nyokabi as well, Sandra was there as well, was to go and volunteer at Jamhuri grounds, where they had set up a temporary camp, and that's what Kiambaa did for me. Jilted me. I'm like, something was broken when I heard about Kiambaa. We were watching the news religiously, because this was also a super important selection for me. It was the first time I was voting, and we had worked on the youth turnout. At the time, I worked at Rainmaker for Eric Koinange and Sheba Hurst, and we'd gotten this grant to do work around getting the youth to vote. In the past, we hadn't had the turnout what it needed to be, and this was the one that was going to shift things. And we had maybe 8 months of work and planning, and we used music and the arts and all of these things to get people to vote. I don't care who you vote for, go and vote, and do so peacefully. And we kicked ass, because we had the highest turnout of voters and it could have been us in other people's measures, but I really felt a proud moment for the election, for that election, and also having voted for the first time. I think I'd voted in a referendum in 2010 before that, but this was my first general election. And then the violence happened, and I'm just like, yeah, it happens all the time, it happens all the time. Then Kiambaa happened. And I'm like, something's shifting, something's different. And then I also began to feel like we had failed with our project, because we told people, go and vote. But we didn't tell them, actually, then when you finish voting and someone wins, don't kill each other, because we didn't imagine that shit would happen. We didn't think it would happen. So Kiambaa is what I remember the most. And I guess those things for like what your memory hangs on.